Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'm here in Parliament because I believe rural and regional Australia needs strong representation. And to many people's surprise, I had a career before I came here. When I left school, I worked throughout Queensland as a ringer and a timber cutter, a plant operator and an earth-moving contractor, amongst many other things. I was an active partner in my family grazing and farming business and my engineering and earth-moving business, and I still am. I'm a qualified boilermaker and I worked for many years in the gas industry as a high-pressure pipe welder. And most importantly, I'm a husband and I'm a father and I'm a grandfather. And I want my children and my grandchildren to have a strong future in rural and regional Australia. I support the matter of public importance, and it is clear that this government is failing to invest in enough infrastructure to support regional Australians. What is Labor's plan to invest in regional infrastructure and support regional Australia? Tax, tax and more tax. We've seen them introduce carbon tax 2.0, truckie tax, fresh food tax. What they really should do is change the name of the Australian Labor Party to the Australian Tax Party. And the reason for this is simple. As former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher said, the problem with socialism is that eventually you run out of other people's money, so then you have to tax everybody. That's what happens. Central Queensland is the economic engine room of Australia, and it has been under attack since the Labor government has come to office. Labor's infrastructure razor gang are taking aim at the road users, leaving communities and local residents with an uncertain future. The $120 billion 10-year infrastructure investment pipeline adopted by the former coalition government included many worthy land transport projects that have been identified in partnership with state and territory governments, local councils, freight industry stakeholders and communities. Yet now all of it's under review. 15 roads in the Flynn electorate are included in Minister King's infrastructure review. Labor has also referred ongoing programs to the 90-day review, putting them at risk, including the Roads to Recovery, Black Spot programs, Bridges to Renewal programs, Heavy Vehicle Transport and Productivity programs and National Road Network Maintenance. Labor has scrapped Better Building Regions program, Regional Grants program designed to deliver funding for regional infrastructure projects and community development activities. Projects that have previously received funding through the Better Building Regions Fund in my electorate are $389,008 towards the construction of a speedway track and facilities at the Gladstone Auto Club, $5.7 million to the upgrade of the water supply infrastructure with a new water treatment plant and raw water reservoir at Biggenden, $108,500 towards the construction of the Gemfield Skate Park, $300,000 towards improving disabled and elderly entry, upgrade bathroom facilities and increase shaded areas, and a water feature at the Wandai Memorial Pool. Almost $4.1 million towards 9 one-bedroom residential units at the Ivy Anderson Aged Care Project at Springshaw, $1.4 million to the construction of the Emerald Retro Street Kindergarten, $492,000 towards upgrading the Vinnie's Gladstone Warehouse and Family Support Centre, $360,000 towards weatherproofing roof to an all-weather facility at the Calliope Community Hub, and almost $1.4 million towards the Gin Gin Community Hub development. And these are just a few. Deputy Speaker, as many in the coalition knows, water means life, and water is opportunity and it means production. And the Labor government, in their wisdom, has cut more than $7 billion in dams and water infrastructure proposed at the last election, deferring funding of $899 million over 4 years from the Dungowan Dam Pipeline, Emu Swamp Dam Pipeline, Huon Irrigation System and the Willanga Dam wall-raising projects. Labor's recent budget did not match the coalition's commitment of $25 million towards the supply of water critical for the development of the new industrial precinct 20 kilometres from Emerald at the Yamala Enterprise area. The funding would support the Yamala Enterprise area, intermodal and industrial precinct to turbocharge Central Queensland's economy, creating more jobs and industries. Cuts to water programs are devastating, and these impact rural and regional Australia. And Labor simply does not understand how critical water infrastructure is.